Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome to my channel, Missing Link Tarot. I am so excited that you've decided to join me today. Thank you for clicking on my video. That's fantastic. If you didn't click and YouTube brought you here, well, thank you for hanging out. All right, cool. I've already pre-shuffled my cards, so let's just go ahead and get into it. I do want to take a moment to remind you, not all readings will resonate with everyone, so if this doesn't sound like it's for you, I do apologize, and I do hope that you find the video that does. All right, you might want to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Venus if you're looking for love. If you have issues knowing those signs, knowing that information, you might want to check out cafeastrology.com. You can type in your birth date and all the fun facts, and they will hook you up with a free birth chart. A free birth chart. No, this is not a paid advertisement. They do it free for everybody. I know, it's crazy, right? Cool. Okay. The energy that I'm getting from you is a little bit interesting, to say the least. It's kind of fun, but still like straight to the point, which is nice, I guess. It's interesting. Let's just go ahead and get into the reading. What can Capricorn expect for the week ahead? All right, I do have here some kind of struggle with, represented by the Five of Wands. I wanted to say six for a second there. The six would be a victory. That would be rising up against the odds. That would, that would be like having self-confidence. So I do feel like that you are, in whatever struggle it is, it could be an internal conflict, it could be lack of focus, it could just be some kind of external competition, or, whatever it is, whatever the struggle is, though, I feel like you're kind of on top of it. I feel like you're doing well in this struggle. We did get the Hermit here as the energy, which is all about that solitude, that meditation, becoming self-aware. I want to say the struggle might be an internal thing. And if it is, I feel like that you are you're kind of overcoming that internal struggle. I want to say. I want to say like you coming out like with that with a renewed self, with that self-confidence, that ability to feel like you're good to go. Feel like you're good to go. What else can I get for Capricorn? Interesting things are happening right now. I think that's all of them. Okay. We do have as the energy the Eight of Swords, which is that feeling of being trapped or powerless in a situation. I want to say this is your energy. Like you feel like you might be trapped in a situation. Just things aren't really going your way, but your like hands are tied. There's really nothing you can do about this. This specifically, I want to say you're kind of hopeful somebody is going to come in with a cup of love. I want to say I'm getting knight in shining armor. You are hoping for this knight in shining armor to come in with this cup of love. But this is just a page. This is just the idea of it. Okay, this is not even, like the knight's not here yet. This is, I want to say this is you being that romantic dreamer, being emotional, reflecting on love, what you want in love, and that's perfectly fine. You're allowed to do that. In fact, I recommend knowing what you want for sure, hands down. Okay. We did get the Ace of Pentacles, which is a fresh new start. This is the, beginning to a prosperous situation. Like, you can't get to the Ten of Pentacles, the universal dream, without having first had the Ace, right? So this is the start of that. You're working towards that, okay? This could be some kind of idea that you had. I do want to say that it is kind of relating to this love situation, because then we did get the Nine of Swords here, which is the nightmares, the worries, the insomnia. Something about this is bothering you. It could indicate depression. There's some kind of sadness here. I'm kind of wanting to say that you kind of want this new start, but you're kind of like it's really it's a waiting game, and you're not wanting to wait. You're just like upset because it's not happening now. You want your love, you want your romance, and it's like I'm expecting, like, I need this person to come in, this person who is, you know, perhaps somebody you dreamed up, or like you're working towards dreaming them up. Like, what kind of person do I want? I want somebody who's romantic and honest, like somebody who's gonna you know come behind me and give me a hug while I'm doing the dishes. Or like, if you're, well, I mean, that can, guys or girls, like just looking for that, I want to say the romantic partner, and you're just kind of like sad that it's not happening yet. We did also get the Ten of Cups here. This is like a very hopeful card for that. The Ten of Cups is all about, having that overflow of energy. And this is, it can also indicate a happy family life. Okay, this is like an overflow of love and positive energy. So I want to say that I feel like this is kind of what we're aiming for. But it's interesting for it to come out, because I mean, I know, like, if it hadn't come out, I still would know that that's what you're aiming for, because that's what everybody's aiming for. If you start with, if you're having one cup, you want to get to 10. Everybody wants to get to 10. But the fact that it popped up makes me think that it's likely that it can happen, that it is hopeful, like there is hope there to achieve that, even though you're in this state of I want to say depression or sadness regarding, your new start. I feel like it's still on the horizon. I do have Ace of Wands here under my Eight of Swords. The Ace of Wands is all about that expansion on an idea. It could be about creation. It could be about new growth. New growth. So like if the Ace of Pentacles would be the seed, and then the Ace of Wands would be the sprout, if that makes sense. So like a further expansion of that. Do I need anything else from the Rider deck for Capricorn at this time? Cool. Okay. I am going to be using the Shadowscapes Tarot deck as my first clarifying deck. That is what this is. I do want to take a moment to remind you too, cards that pop up specifically males or females are not necessarily as such. This is a general reading, so just keep that in mind. Can we clarify the Five of Wands? Okay, I did get the Page of Wands here with the Knight of Swords energy. So I feel like, okay, in this struggle, we have here the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is a free spirit. This is somebody who is a visionary, who is faithful, who's, very passionate, creative, potentially a fire sign, or they might have fire in their chart somewhere, which, that's not a limiting factor at all. But hey, I'm supposed to say that. They want me to say that today. So it could be somebody also who is passionate about music and the arts. Just getting a free spirit. Free spirit in general. With the Knight of Swords as the energy, the Knight of Swords is, I wouldn't say a free spirit at all. This is somebody who's very determined, who's very brave, who's very, they are very intelligent. I'm getting striking. The word there that I'm supposed to use is striking. It could mean like their looks are striking, but I'm getting more of like a like almost like an attack, but not really like an actual attack, like maybe a verbal attack, or somebody who's just potentially nitpicky, like somebody who's what am I trying to I feel like this is the person that you're in the struggle with. And I feel like that they are very abrupt in their word choice. Like the way that they say things, they're brazen. Um, Kind of harsh. Let's just say harsh. They're a little bit harsh. And not very tactful, I want to say. This person typically is somebody who would really think about things, like who would think things through, like what is the conversation that I'm going to have, and I feel like they're not really doing that. They're just kind of like being very impulsive about it almost, like, and their word choice is not on par, um, if that makes sense. That's kind of that's the vibe that I'm getting. Can we clarify the Page of Cups? Interesting. Oh, look, it's the Page of Cups energy. So, that being said, just kind of shoved this stuff out of the way, which is somewhat interesting. Oh, look, okay, we did get the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups came out now. So this is somebody who is, coming in with an invitation of love. This is somebody who is, I want to say charming and mysterious. I want to say this is like the manifestation of the person that you wanted to come in. I want to say that this is them. I want to say this is your knight coming after your cup. Interesting. So I did also get the Hermit in reverse. So the Hermit is all about seeking that solitude, that meditation to become self-aware. Whereas in reverse, I'm just getting more of like withdrawal, loneliness. I'm getting a lot of loneliness. Maybe you're isolating yourself, like, as in, you might be hoping for this person, this knight in shining, Knight of Cups / Knight in Shining Armor to come in. You might be hoping that they're going to come in, like actually, thinking about this, manifesting this. What kind of person do I want? But while you're doing it, I feel like you're kind of shutting yourself away from the world, and just like making this is your new thing. This is the thing that you're doing. We did get the Six of Pentacles. Also in reverse. The Six of Pentacles is all about, abundance and prosperity. I'm just getting stingy. I'm getting strings attached. I wonder if you're being too specific with your manifesting of this person that you desire. Maybe it's like, I want so and so to come in, and he needs to be like, maybe a specific description, like he's so and so tall or taller than me, and he has this specific build. Or it could just be, you could be more stingy about it. You could be like, he has to be rich. He has to be rich, or I'm not going to love him, because I'm not dealing with somebody who I have to like support. I want him to support me because I'm tired of supporting others, or whatever reason that you're having. Like, I feel like you're putting what is that? You're there's a word. There's a word. It's like requirements, but restrictions. You're putting restrictions on the person that you can love. And then we have here the Emperor in reverse. So the Emperor is like the father. He's very stable and supportive. When he's in reverse, though, I just get more of that tyrant energy. I just get that anger, but I'm also getting that he's unstable. Hmm. And I just sucking the life out of you, sucking the life out of you. That's weird. I would never have ever thought about that. But that's what they give me. That's what I got. So that is interesting. It could be that you already have somebody in your life. Maybe you were hoping that they would be your knight in shining armor, that they would be coming in. And so in order to allow for that, you've decided that you're just going to sit and wait for them to come in. Um, and you're putting all these requirements on it, like it's got to be this way, it's got to be that way. And really it's just like eating at your soul, I want to say. Like it's you've gone beyond the appropriate level of manifesting. Like you've gone too specific. Um, when you manifest, you don't want to get too specific. You don't want to say I want so and so specifically, like this person, because that might not be the person who's actually right for you. You need to be less specific. Like I just want someone who is going to be respectful. I want someone who is going to be romantic. I want someone who is going to you know, be trustworthy and committed and who's going to love me unconditionally. Like those you want to specify the characteristics that you would like to manifest, but not specifically that they need money because that's love for the wrong reasons, or that they need to be a specific build or a specific person. Can I clarify the Ace of Pentacles? Did get the Five of Wands as the energy for this. Oh. Okay, so the Five of Wands is all about the it could be lack of focus, it could be internal conflict. If I could talk, it would be fantastic. Um, it's that struggle. I want to say it's the struggle. I feel like it is the internal struggle that you're going through. And I want to say that it's over this new idea about this Knight of Cups, this Knight of Shining Armor that you want to come in, or that you're manifesting or whatever. But we did get the Tower in regards to the Ace of Pentacles. The Tower is it's falling. I mean, the Tower is being destroyed. It is built on unstable ground. It is, it has become an issue. They're they built this treehouse in the tallest tree, and when lightning strikes, it's going to strike the tallest tree, so therefore it's going to strike this treehouse. I mean, it's, the tower is any type of unexpected upheaval or ending, any type of sudden change of course or breakthrough that was completely unexpected out of the blue and probably an issue, like probably bad. Usually bad, I do want to say. And I feel like this idea that you're having or that you had was a bad idea for you. I do want to say it definitely is about the Knight of Cups, the Knight of the Knight in Shining Armor. Can we clarify the Nine of Swords, please? We know we don't. Okay, clarify the Ten of Cups. Right. Okay. Okay. I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot deck to get some more clarifiers. Okay, clarify the Nine of Swords. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so we do have here as the energy the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is that pure love, romantic connection that everybody wants. It's not like the lovers, it's not like solid as a rock, but it's like, you know, it's it's a nice connection. Like this is sharing your cup of love and having that romantic connection. It's fairly solid. It's not um it's not like definitive, but it's like I want to say the start of it is what I'm going for. Like the you know, I don't think it's happened yet. It's not I don't feel like it's a happening thing. I feel like this is what we're hoping for. This is what we want to achieve with this night. So I did get the Mother of Cups. I do want to say that this Mother of Cups um, okay, so first of all, the Mother of Cups is very devoted. She's very gentle. She is very loving. I'm kidding that she is sad. I do feel like she is the one who's having this Nine of Swords energy. I do want to say that she is kind of depressed and she is upset about her cup of love. And I feel like she has it. Um, she's kind of she is being a little bit like protective of it, like sheltering her cup. I feel like she is trying to keep it safe even though she wants to give it out. It's a very mixed emotion. It's very torn. I want to say this is the what was it? The struggle, the energy that we have with the struggle. It's very interesting. Very interesting for sure. She is awfully lonely. And way far away, we do have here the Daughter of Swords. So the Daughter of Swords is this is the Page of Swords. This is all about honesty. Like this person would be honest and insightful and frank, like very detail oriented, very observant. Um, it could be somebody coming in with some kind of honest opinion, honest the facts. They could be sharing some facts. Yeah, I'm feeling like facts would make more sense. Hmm. I wonder because it still has our queen's energy. It still has that energy of like the loneliness, but it's also mm, like she's separated. She's divided between her head and her heart. I want to keep the Daughter of Swords over here. Like they're telling me to do it. That's just what I'm. That's the only way I can explain it. That she needs to stay over here. The head and the heart are separated, um, and I think we're having trouble with balance. Is what it is. There's a balance struggle here as far as love is concerned. Our Mother of Cups, she's very emotional. She's very lonely. She's very sad. She wants to have love, but then the other side of her is very protective, is very um, cutting, is very like she's like, well, if I'm gonna have love, then it's gonna be this way. This is how it's going to be. That's the only way I will accept it. Can we clarify the Ten of Cups? with the Ten of Cups energy, so you know it's good. We did get the Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is all about that legacy and that stability. This is, it could indicate material gain. Sometimes it does that, material possessions, material control. But I'm getting more of the legacy off of this. If you are somebody who is trying to manifest somebody who is rich, then that could be another indication that this is all about wanting that material gain from your Ten of Cups relationship as well. But I'm getting just more of the legacy, like getting the stability of the relationship. And I feel like that's what we're going for, is that we want love. We want so much love, and we want it to be very stable. You might have Cancer in your chart or be dealing with somebody who has Cancer in their chart. It just popped in. Not like it just popped in. So some of you. Let's see. Do I need to clarify the Daughter of Swords further? Okay, I didn't think so, but we'll try. Do we need to clarify the Page of Wands here? Yeah. Yeah. Indecision. About how to proceed for your dream. The universal dream is the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. You know, that's like having it all. Short and simple, just having it all: the family, the house, the kids, any material possessions, like anything you want, you got it. This is total fulfillment and abundance. We did get the Two of Swords here on the Page of Wands. So I feel like, you know, our page is a very passionate, free spirit, but I do feel like that she is having that indecision, that internal struggle, because like she knows what she wants to almost to a fault. Like just too specific. Do we need to clarify the Tower? Okay. So we do have here the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is love's beginnings. This is, you know, the fresh start, the whole new start with this cup of love, that I feel like that's the thing that you want. But we do have here strength, and I want to say with this, it's mastering your emotions. This is self-control. Okay. Yes, it is all about strength and courage and having that, you know, that fight, that inner fight. But it's also taming the beast. That I want to say that this Tower that we're having here is all about you needing to tame the beast inside of you. Like you can't, when you're manifesting your desires, I want you to try to be more open. Like you can still manifest. I'd have no problem with that. Manifesting is awesome, but you need to be more open, not so specific, because if you're too specific, I feel like you're just kind of digging yourself a hole. Whereas if you're a little bit more open, a little bit more free, like you there's more freedom there. Freedom, like you know, the Page of Wands, I would try to have more of her energy here in this situation, just having that free spirit, living each day like it's, you know, day by day, living day by day, taking things day by day, you know, and manifesting slowly what you want. Like if one day you decide, you know, oh, this characteristic is also important to me, then start manifesting that too. But you know, don't get too specific. Have some self-control with that. Do I need to clarify the Emperor? Yeah, I didn't think so. I'm pretty content with this. So let me just tell you what I have. I feel like our person, this could be you, your energy, like just all your energy. If you are dealing with somebody else, so I mean, we could be seeing their energy. If you would consider yourself to be the Page of Cups or the Knight of Cups, trying to bring in love to someone else. Okay, so like that's still a possibility in this situation. But for me, like the energy, that the way that it's speaking to me is that we have somebody here who's just emotionally torn. They are looking for love, but not looking for love. They are hoping that this love will just like come to their door with roses or, you know, candies, some kind of flowers or something, like something fancy. Somebody is going to come to my door with something fancy and they're going to be amazing, and it's the person of my dreams who may not be rich depending on what your specifics are, but blah blah blah. Specific person is going to come, and you are taking all this energy and it's just sucking the life out of you because you're holding on to this idea so strongly that it has to be this specific way, that it's like it's prolonging the agony, I want to say, for you. It's just making the matter worse because you're making these you're specifying it so much that it's becoming unachievable. Like as if God were saying, okay, listen, I found someone for you. They are A, B, and C, but you're asking for somebody who is B, C, and D, and I don't have B, C, and D right now. So it's like, how far are you willing to take this? Do you want to continue trying to get A, B, and C? Because I mean, I can try, but it's going to take a while. Or would you be satisfied with B, C, and D? It might not be exactly what you wanted, but it's pretty good. And I think if you're this lonely, like if you're this upset, B, C, and D sounds pretty good. And you know what? If it's coming from God, it's probably good, right? Just saying. So if God's trying to hand you somebody who's not exactly the one that you want, if you're feeling torn about that, that's like something you need to work on. I feel like you need to like take a moment and just really consider it. Um, Take a moment and consider it. Consider what you're manifesting. Okay, I'm being guided to tell you that um, there's some things a little off. Let's just put it that way. There's an off energy about it that's not quite not quite stable, not quite balanced. It's like uh some healing might still need to be taking place. It's just like it's very interesting energy. But yeah, it's whatever this is. I feel like it's very draining. So work on that. Still work on manifesting your 10 of cups and your, you know, 4 of pentacles stability. Okay. If you, I don't know. I would say if you really, 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 really want somebody who has a lot of money, then, you know, do whatever you will. I'm not going to say that, you know, it's a bad idea. I'm just saying maybe be less specific. Let's see. Can I get some advice, please, for Capricorn? Can I get advice regarding this situation? Can I get some advice, please? Okay. 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 So not specifically for Capricorn, if you are a cross watcher and you were watching. Okay, with love in mind, whoever this person is wanting this new beginning. I want to say it's going to take teamwork. I don't know what's going on in your situation. There could be a person that you are working with, or there could not. You know, if you're just manifesting, then there may not be an actual person there yet. This could be indicating that you need to work with the divine, or, you know, do what you got to do. Like, don't be doing black magic. I don't. I, um, let's just not go there. Can we just not go there? Let's just not go there. Okay? Let's just not. Working together, okay, in order to achieve that completion. All right, this is this is the celebration at the end of all your hard labors. This is the completion that we're striving for, and I feel like we have the Ten of Swords here. So the Ten of Swords is ruin, hitting rock bottom, backstabbing, melodrama. Hang on, let me see what this is. Hope. Okay. And then we do have the Seven of Pentacles, which is, we should have been further along in this card, and Judgment, which is like a brand new beginning. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing here in regards to love. Can I clarify the Ten of Swords, please? This is fuzzy. Okay, clarifying the Ten of Swords, I did get the Mother of Pentacles, who is somebody who is very family-oriented and very stable. She is, she would make a good mom, a good spouse. Doesn't have to be female, so just, you know, a good parent, I should say. Good parent, good spouse, very stable. Typically good with the finances, so I mean that's good for you. Getting very loving, very patient. And then we have the Nine of Wands here, which is the it's having that strength and that stamina and the confidence to complete something, like taking that last stand. This would be the wounded warrior. I want to say that you need to yeah. Okay. So in order to do this, I feel like what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to do teamwork, and it might actually just be with, you know, spirit, with the divine, whatever you believe in, with you know, maybe your ancestors, if you are capable of doing that or are interested in doing that. But you need to put an end to this drama, this backstabbing. Something happened. I'm not exactly sure, but it was very heartbreaking. It was a very difficult time period. I do want to say that is what actually led to all the drama that you're experiencing, or that this person is experiencing. But I want to say you need to get back to that energy of just being stable, of being secure. You just need to, like, I want to say, get back to being yourself, which is it's a very interesting thing. Maybe in this process you've actually lost part of yourself. Maybe you were in a relationship for a really long time, and during that relationship you kind of developed to be a person that was how to put it, that fit better. Like, you adapted to the relationship, which has changed you, and now that you're out of it, it's like you feel the need to be in it still, or you feel the need to be in a relationship, but really it's not that you need that. It's that you need to find yourself again so that you can have a better relationship. Does that make sense? Like, I hope I didn't lose you. I'm just getting that vibe, that, or that the energy that the Mother of Pentacles isn't quite right. She's not stable. She's like she, twisted. I mean, not like twisted like she's mentally, like she's got a screw loose. I don't know your situation, maybe, but she's just like, she's not herself. I feel like she's adapted to a previous relationship or to some living situation that has made her feel like she is unstable. She is not at ease with herself, and she feels like partially what needs to happen is that she needs a man or, a woman, whoever, like if it's a reverse roles, whoever it is, they need a partner to come into their life, and that would make them feel whole and complete again. But really, that's not what the problem is. It's that they need to get stable. So there is hope here. We should be further along than this. Like, we are going to be working towards that. I feel like we're taking steps towards that judgment, towards that personal freedom, towards that rebirth, towards that truth and that clarity. And I feel like this rebirth that we're going to have is going to lead us to the Ten of Cups, is going to lead us to that stability, to that legacy that we want, the true love and the true legacy that we deserve, that we need in our lives, is just around the corner. All we have to do is make sure that we are 100% like ourselves, and not trying to conform, or not trying to make things seem like they were. I feel like it's almost as if somebody's like manifesting, like they're taking like their past relationship and they're tweaking it a little bit. I want somebody who's very much like this person, except this time they're going to be like this, or this time they're going to be like that, or I want somebody who is, I'm still getting so specific, so specific. It's not about manifesting the person. It's about, I want to say it's about you. It's about getting you back to yourself. I want to say that's what's off with you, is that it's not, I feel like all of this, all of the happiness, the joy, I feel like all of that will come into play once you have regained yourself again. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, I am so sorry. Message me if you have problems. I don't know what else to tell you. I feel like the energy now is I'm completed. I feel completed. I'm done. So with that, I'm just going to say, if you liked my reading, give me a thumbs up. If you want to subscribe, do so below. Click the bell if you want to know when my next video comes out. If you click the bell, they'll notify you when it's out. If you don't, then they won't. So it's up to you. I'm not telling you what to do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was good. And I hope to feel your presence again soon. Bye.